fucking hell, we're back here. Why are we back here? Were we inside?
Hey everyone.
Hi.
Shall we figure out where we're at first?
What are we doing back out here?
Should we recap our last episode? No,
I just fucking edited it.
we just
We were inside.
No, but we went through the trash, the squishy trash. Was that at the end?
Hang on, everybody. We'll be right back.
Are we including that?
Yes.
All right, friends.
We are so onto it.
We know exactly what we're doing.
We're so
All the time.
organised.
So we know that we need to speak with Kim. Is it after 10?
After 10.
And also we need to
Sneak
sneak
out.
out and try and get the boots off the body, which I'm really excited about. I think
Yeah.
you're probably not.
I think it's going to fail miserably.
Before
but-
that, I think we should talk snacks because I think it's going to be a little bit gruesome when we pull the boots off.
Yeah, I bet his legs are going to come off. It's gonna be
Yeah,
really
yeah.
disgusting.
And then the thing is, when we come back to the body and Kim's there with us, we're going to have to be. We're going to have to look at him.
just came off all by themselves.
Holy shit! When did that happen?
Part of the natural deterioration process.
Must have been rats.
Must have been rats or possibly Kuno.
Yeah.
Before we talk about snacks, I do want to just say again, thank you everybody for being so kind. When last episode we put up with no audio
Oh.
of our voices, we were not having a long, elongated fight.
Fuck! I love that
I
theory.
love that
was
theory.
So good.
We were. It's called. Sometimes Windows will let you move files even when you're in the middle of exporting things. So sorry about that, everybody. Yes, snacks.
Snacks. So the snacks we've got strawberries. I made some shortbread, so I've got that here. And also we spoke about Hazella, the chocolate.
Yeah.
last time.
So a couple weeks ago, we had the freaky Christmas flavored stuff,
gingerbread chocolate.
which was like very strangely flavored. And Izza mentioned that the other chocolate that Whittaker's had brought out at the same time was the
Hazella.
Hazella.
They say Hazella, but yeah, Hazella.
which she couldn't remember what it was mixed with. And fair enough, because what it says on here is smooth hazelnut gianduja. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. If that's
I
like
would
Spanish
say-
or something, that J is probably not spelt with a J. It's pronounced like that, eh?
And the G probably wouldn't be either. Anyway, carry on.
Filling in a creamy milk chocolate block.
So it's like
How we describe this, is it? I want to talk to this lady, but
it's got like
we're
a
talking.
hazelnut
It's raining
moussey
again.
filling.
I don't know if wherever you are in the world, if you have these, because I don't think they're made in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
There are these things called
Seashell
shells that we particularly get at Christmas that are chocolate that are in the shape of shells for no known reason.
I'm gonna look up the brand because I know it starts with the G. But
They I feel like they might be Swiss or something. Anyway, the stuff is like that.
yeah, Guylian chocolate. Guylian. Guylian. No, these little seashell Belgian chocolates.
There you go.
Yeah, and generally they're a Christmassy thing. Here anyway.
So, how dare you garden
It
in
was
March?
clear just an hour ago.
Oh, hang on a second. I gotta fix something.
So that's the
Okay.
chocolate, but I'm gonna have some more of that because I am enjoying it.
It's really yum. So this lady has just said it was clear just an hour ago. Tell me, what exactly have you been doing in your greenhouse in March?
Well, this might be the last snow we get. At least I hope so.
What is?
Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Sure, I don't know.
I don't think it
Yes,
does.
think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Disingenuous grandma.
Yeah, do it. Love it.
Okay.
Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see?
The entrance to the yard might be.
Yeah.
That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbour gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
Ooh, what do we want to say, is it? I kind of want to do the bottom one.
Okay.
Glad to have been of service. Now you
Ooh,
know
10 experience.
the locals are keeping tabs on you.
Okay. The body is gone. We moved the body.
Yeah, I don't, what's the point in asking that? Do you want to ask it?
Yes.
The body's
Like,
gone.
Gone?
Oh, we're
gone?
telling her, not asking.
It's in another place now. 2.
Well, that's the truth.
Yes.
But do we want to tell her the truth?
Should we just say no, just gone? Are we going
Or
to
say that it's been sent to processing? That could blow up in our face.
I feel like it could. One of the others.
It's gone.
Gone to heaven? Thank you, officer. Looks like I'll get mint in the ground by April.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well,
She's a suspicious sort.
I didn't think that until now, but now I do. Closed for
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are we
Is
trying
there
to kill-
anything else that we can do before 10 o'clock? Oh, now one of you gave a really useful piece of advice here that we'll be taking on board today, which is that these skills become useful in checks when they hit 4 and above.
So,
So,
do we want to put another one in shivers or electrochemistry? What's electrochemistry? Why have we got 3 in that? No, I don't want 3 and 4 in that. Endurance probably is well worth having in 4.
yeah, my feeling is that's probably got to be our priority.
Yeah, I think so too. Do we have skill points? Where am I looking
I
at?
think we've got 1. I think that's what this little
Let's check it in
diamond shape
endurance. I think we
is.
need to get that up and do it to 4. I mean, I know we can't if we've only got 1. Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
cool.
So we'll get that to 4 when we can.
And I think that might, yeah, it's got -1 at the moment from damage. So it will be 4 in the morning when we wake up.
Okay.
If we get any sleep, which we might not.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we had a quest
Boots off the body.
to do that. Gonna do the hangman's boots tonight.
So we've got 2. Yes, we are. We've got 2 time limited ones at the top, which is the end of day debrief with Kim, and running the number on the victim's armor, which I think is tomorrow.
Yeah, I think probably tomorrow also we should try and interview the union boss.
Yeah.
And possibly the Wild Pines rep as well, just because it's like, what's going on, I guess.
Do you want another?
Oh yes, that's
Shortbread.
another treat that we have today. Is a baked shortbread last night, and
So-
I baked Christmas decorations.
Today is the 2nd of December, and so last night, the 1st of December, I made some shortbread.
Did
It
you end
feels-
up listening to Christmas carols, or did you keep listening to like your terrible podcast about dictators while you were baking?
No, I did listen to Christmas jingles.
Oh, I detected something. What is it? Oh man, it's gone.
Too late. Did it come up with that circle thing?
Well, it came up with a circle, but it didn't look like there was something to click on. Is that a person? No, it's just an odd shape. Ah! I'm detecting something, but possibly we don't have enough perception to figure out what it is.
So we both did a sort of baking. Friends, did you, it's December? Have you made baking?
Yeah,
Made
what
baking.
is your baking of choice for the
festive season?
festive season? We know there's lots of people from different parts of the world, so do you celebrate Christmas or something else? I'd love to know.
I love to know particularly about the snacks involved. With the
Yeah,
babies.
what seasonal snacks do you have? I really just need time to pass at this point. People say the commercial building on the plaza is cursed. Oh yeah.
What's the time right now?
It's like 9:10.
We didn't want to go into the... You know how there was that girl we spoke to when we first came out of our room? Let's go knock on her door.
Okay. Yeah. Good idea. There were 2 doors upstairs. We talked to a lady in one of them. And
She's in the right-hand one, isn't she?
in here?
And we didn't want to bother her, but I think we should.
Because this isn't our room, right?
No.
The door is closed. There is no answer.
Oh.
You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside.
Okay.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Any of the top 3 are wonderful.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, let's go.
Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness.
The door does not care.
Well, I don't want to go in if she's in the shower.
Yeah, that's really weird.
But I wouldn't mind knocking it one more time.
Okay.
Still no answer.
Oh, punch harder.
You want me to bother her that much?
Well, we've got time to kill.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Whatever.
you didn't want her.
I don't want to. Well, I feel like we already talked to her a lot, and I kind of don't want to stress her out.
And I'm like, we've got time to kill.
Were
Let's
there
stress
any
her
more
out.
of those? You know how we were going through our notes? Did we go through all of them?
I don't remember. I don't know that we did.
It's the
Actually.
ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage boat and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
Okay, let's so we've browsed the case.
We can smell the ledger.
Let's do it. Let's get into it.
I'm worried about our health if we do that.
Oh shit.
But we've got 3.
And we're gonna go to sleep soon anyway.
The
Maybe.
acidic stench of rotten food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself,
Ugh.
and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Amazing. Okay, great.
What a wonderful experience.
You know, like the bits they put into public piss bowls,
Thanks.
probably called Fermi Discrete or Axel or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
I'm going to say the bottom one.
Shut up, nose. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help.
Your nose does not understand what it did wrong.
Browse the yellow papers?
Why not?
Oh.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Okay.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The
Okay.
middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Okay.
You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Let's look at the misconduct fines.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
I'm really interested by the voice of the person who's being the narrator in this, our mind. It's so deep and bassy. Do you reckon that person's natural voice,
It's deep and bassy.
yeah, or if they're talking at the bottom of their register?
I mean, some people do have naturally deep and bassy voices.
They
I
do.
think,
I'm just really interested.
voice actors do usually, well, not always, but they do usually have an approach to the character, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean changing their voice significantly, but it can do.
Yeah.
But they appear pleasantly vague.
Okay, great.
Okay. Station call, what does
These
that
are
mean?
quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Okay, so they're what do they call those in America? Oh, I can't remember the name.
No, I don't know, sorry.
Must appear. notice.
All in a print so small
Shush.
it could be considered downright cute.
Okay, I don't really care about this, but
A
whatever.
dozen pages of thin copy paper,
Summons.
bright red in colour.
Summons.
You
Summons.
see the
Thank you.
parameters of a
Must
deceased
appear.
human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
I suppose we're learning how to be a cop, so it's useful in that regard.
all
Yeah,
that
we got 5
remains
XP.
now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
So, there's quite a few people on my Tumblr dash who are into this game. I have found out what our name is.
Oh, no, don't tell me.
I won't tell you, but I really like the idea that we could possibly, I don't know if this is possible.
Go forever as Raphael.
Yeah, I want us to be Raphael forever.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Okay.
Let's inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
I'm going to run my finger over it.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker.
That's
It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence.
Eating
You
chocolate.
don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Oh, we're getting really interested in this. In this clip.
Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
It's that police thing, right? The square police thing.
It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
Ooh, we can take it in front of his car. Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Like the address of the station or the address of yourself? Well, it must be the station.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Why would it have that information?
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I
Any
read it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
You mentioned the headlights of your Kinema?
Yes, RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially to reveal halogen watermarks.
That's
This
handy.
means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights
Well, the car's outside, so that's good.
Yeah. That's all. Thank you.
while a bunch of sodden papers
shall
sag
we
from
come
a
back to
clipboard
this?
in your hand.
Yeah.
It's a sorry
Friends were having
sight.
dinner.
We've been called to dinner, so
We had a bit of a stop-start, but that's all good.
yeah, we've this is the third time we've stopped this episode, so we'll find out by the end of the episode how many times we've done it.
I should have a little ding-ding counter at the top.
Yeah. So we'll catch you soon.
See you soon.
Hey everybody, we're back finally.
We're fed. It was delicious. The sausage.
We're so amused by stupid
Holy
shit.
shit. So as we came up from downstairs, Momo was like, what did you say? That sausage exploded all over me.
We were both like, I need to clean my hands
I had
after having
butter.
dinner.
Yeah.
And I was like, the sausage exploded all over me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, sausage explosion sounds like a porno. Yeah, so there
They
we go.
were juicy sausages.
They were very
I
juicy.
Didn't have any, but they looked
They were
juicy.
explosive and full of oil.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What the
I don't
fuck
know
is
why it didn't-
U4 sized?
It's probably an American sizing? I'm not sure.
I'm making a face. Here we would have
A4.
the exercise books you have as a student would be A4, A5, or just paper sizes.
Yeah.
general.
I think they call them letter sizes over there, like letter size something, but I don't know.
Okay. Check the ledger.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles
Why
inside,
is this not making
ever
any
so
noise?
lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
It's not coming out.
Where's that coming from? Oh, there's just so much chaos.
It's that pingu
Fuck.
thing I seen you the other day where the phone is
The
ringing,
phone's ringing,
and the jug is boiling. And
yeah.
Pingu is going, oh no.
What is happening with the sound?
Where is it? Can you turn it up?
I did. I turned it up to full, but I think it's switched to coming out of something else. So I'm just gonna.
Good times, friends.
Am I gonna restart the episode? No,
no.
I fucking refuse. Yeah, it's switched to my other headphones. I'll cut it out. It's not showing up the TV as an option anymore.
Cool. Great.
Fuck!
Do we have to restart?
I'm gonna I hate my life.
And something small inside. Light, made of paper or cardboard. Or
Nice.
dried flowers, perhaps.
My lord in heaven, I am so filled with rage.
We got the sound back, but we plugged into a different.
We're here. Sorry, everybody. Hope you're having a good day.
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Let's have a look.
I bet there's drugs in there.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
What did you say the colour was?
Blue.
So hang on.
As if
Something
none of you-
rattles inside it,
Yes.
but we can't get into it.
I think. Oh.
Permeable materials that would get damaged if something
The
happened.
blue heart. Don't look into it.
I was going to say, what colour was it? And I was like, friends, if you've ever played Minecraft, you know what colour that is.
Yes. How would I
With
open
your
it?
hands, you 4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's white.
Ooh.
It's retriable.
We've got a -1 because we internalized the lonesome long way home, which is interesting. Interfacing for. Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
As Azza says, we can retry it.
Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens.
Oh,
Then
we
you
stuck
bend
it.
it some. Then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck.
Whoops.
Okay.
The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Because we squeezed it.
Okay. So we need to put skills into interfacing to open this again.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to finish doing these because we need to make the next 30 minutes pass. So let's
Sure.
inspect the toilet paper.
It's
Okay.
just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
I'm going to take it off.
Yeah.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
And it's gross. Okay.
Okay, well, we've done this and we've done this, right?
Did we read all of them?
Read
It
a
takes
case
about
file.
half an hour to
We
piece
didn't.
one together.
Oh, we don't wanna
using
do
the
that.
system you've
Oh, we've got.
devised.
That's fine.
Which one
Okay, let's
do
do
you
one.
want?
What do you want to do?
The
Is
top
it
one. Top one.
the next world mural?
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural,
That was
appears
yesterday.
on an 8-story tenement
In real life.
overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower,
Today.
part of a failed real estate development
Good?
called Grand Coudon.
You don't trust me.
I don't trust you.
That's the second.
Okay. It's today. Although I then realised that I was interpreting that based on American months and years. Maybe they mean like we would, the 12th of the 2nd.
Yes.
Ghost tower, failed real estate. Okay, why do we care about a mural appearing?
Cause of failure. Rent too high. The
Okay.
mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class."
I feel like that is very Raphael's vibe.
Yes.
Do you need to pull that curtain, or are you okay?
I'm both in pain and enjoying it.
Okay.
Sun's in my eyes.
As
friends.
is being hammered by
Blinded.
the sun.
It's kind of nice.
Okay.
Carry on.
Okay.
People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case.
Who
So
was our
it's-
partner if it's not Kim?
The graffito
sorry.
crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the next world mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
It's a police case, I assume, because it's graffiti. It's on someone else's property.
Yeah, I
something,
guess.
something, yeah.
It's just people have been complaining about it, right?
Yeah.
Do I ever find out who came up with it or read on?
Top one.
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Okay,
The
read
crew
on.
agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3.
What the fuck does plebiscite mean?
I have no idea. I have to Google this now. Here's my phone.
I mean, a pleb is like a boring person.
a
who-
boring person. It's just, ordinary people who are not the rich and wealthy classes, right?
No, it's like a disparaging word. Like,
Well,
don't be such a pleb. Means like you're like
It is-
sucking
it is-
up to the man, right?
no, it's not. It is derogatory. You're right. But here you go. I've just looked. An ordinary person, especially one from lower social classes. That's all pleb means.
Huh. ISCITE.
Plebiscite. Noun, the direct vote of all the members of an electorate on an important public question such as a change in the constitution.
Huh.
Quote, the administration will hold a plebiscite for the approval of constitutional reforms.
Or the upholding of public art.
So, yeah. So we organised a plebiscite.
But what was the vote?
The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villa Lobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between 2 options.
Keep the mural.
Yeah.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority.
Always
And
the
that
way.
love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class.
Or the middle class are not to be blamed, it's human nature. Or I like it, but we can't wreak can't we wreak havoc on other nations instead? Or I must have voted and probably even lobbied to remove the thing because I don't believe that rubbish one bit.
Let's do the top one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really blame the middle class. The problem is the upper class.
Yes, but this is fun.
Yeah.
In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter.
All right, let's talk
And
to Kim.
agreement as well. What do you want to tackle next?
I'll come back to it later because that took almost an hour, not half an
Not
hour.
much has changed in the meanwhile.
That was
a
fun,
bunch
though.
of sodden papers still sags
I'm
from
really
the
curious
clipboard.
about what's hidden inside our.
Compartment.
Yeah. Oh, we got an autosave. Thanks.
Because now we're ready. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save it because I feel like we're probably gonna. I want a proper save. Give me a proper save.
Nice. All right.
Kim, what's up?
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria managers for the damages
You should
yet.
take care of that then.
I don't
But
have
I
the
don't
money.
have the
Let's
money.
talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Okay, but I feel like that's not the conversation. Don't we have
It
to like go
is.
out onto the balcony or something?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Kim can answer any lingering questions you may have about the case and the RCM. Join him on the Whirling Rags balcony after 22 o'clock.
Let's do that.
When you're calling it a day.
Okay.
Where's the balcony?
I assume at the bottom where we got our shoes.
But that's not above anything. You can't get to it from our room,
Down,
can
down,
you?
down, down. Yeah.
Oh, when you say at the bottom, you didn't mean downstairs.
No.
You meant...
Of the screen. Yeah. Does he have anything to say?
Yes?
Oh, yeah.
Is this
I don't know.
the conversation or is something else?
I don't. Let's say that and then we can skip through if he's.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
Have we asked these?
It's not a particularly mysterious case.
Okay.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved
we have
in a
asked
labor
this.
Yeah.
dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
All right.
Okay. So the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
As you know, there was considerable interest in this case at my station, but probably not for the reasons you have in mind.
Are you sure there's not some sex angle we should be considering? Go on.
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rights. We'll get on it immediately.
Oh, he's having us on.
Tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
It doesn't have to be a cult. It can just be a sex murder.
Or it doesn't have to be murder, it can just be sex.
I would ask this one, is that all right?
Yeah.
That's commendable. Was there anything else?
There could still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even.
Great.
Yeah, I love it.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but-
don't think
Good.
that's the conversation.
Whoa!
Okay, for anyone who's not looking at the screen right now, we have an option, which is we have a low percentage of 17% to convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist to the quick case. I'm really pleased that that's there. Not going to take it.
It's retryable though.
No, but let's. What if we put more into that eventually? You know, like let's.
But then we get to retry it if you put more into it.
That's true.
I think we should try it. I want to see what he says if we get it wrong.
Okay, fuck it.
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person
Oh, fuck
with
off.
a very small soul.
We're
you're
not
not gonna-
banal. We've got a disco shirt.
One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
Oh, that's rough.
That was a bit brutal.
Oh, okay. Well, let's leave.
We're filled with regret. Okay, I think maybe we might have to talk to because that didn't come up as like
An option, eh?
let's have a chat to Garth. And presumably he'll be like, well, you can stay another night if you get your shit together.
In your trashed room.
Yeah.
And look, we stink anyway, so.
Can I help you?
So about that money.
Yes. Have you got it?
Nope.
Middle one, I guess. I was wondering if we could come to some sort of an arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Come on, man, after everything I've been through.
Kim's about to say something. Let him.
Yeah.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However,
He adjusts his glasses.
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Ooh, he's doing a bad cop on him.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and
Hey, we've had amnesia and have had a change of heart.
I mean no
mean-
offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Ooh.
Ooh, I still have my key, you know? What is that? Is it a threat? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's say it anyway.
Okay.
Good luck trying to use it.
He taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the counter.
What is that supposed to mean? Has he changed the locks?
Yeah, or let's see what.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
I don't want to say that because I feel like
No.
that's just escalating. So this conversation isn't going anywhere, is it? Can I give him some money? I've got $20.
Not
we're
until
probably
you
there.
bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Okay.
I
Okay.
really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Is he going to pay our debt for us?
Lieutenant, we're done here.
Okay. So we got to go out to the car. Let's go. Find
It's going to be
out.
so complicated to finish our day.
Yeah. I thought we were just going to climb into our disgusting bed,
The chair.
as we do. And we might be able to read the thing on the thing at the same
That's
time.
a wonderful idea.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
What are we looking for,
I
Kim?
have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Okay.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
I'll do this and then I'll do the headlights thing after.
Okay, yeah.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
That's nice.
I confiscated these for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
Oh, hubcaps. I thought that was just, he was just describing the car. I don't know why.
What do you mean you confiscated them? Second option.
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you took his spinners?
Yeah.
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Ooh.
Why would that be corruption?
Hang on. I think we should say that. Yeah, I don't understand that either. I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
Okay.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Oh, that's the corruption part, that he didn't need to steal the hubcaps off the guy in the process.
Kim. Oh, he's not so straight-laced after all.
Did you want to put these on your car?
Yeah.
No, that would be silly.
He does.
I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cup with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yeah,
Outrageously
cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
Oh, he wanted to soup up his car.
I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice. I appreciate your help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
I'll try and get them back for you, Kim.
How do they...
If I get really rich
Okay,
in the process of the game, how do I turn on the
All right.
headlights?
Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Okay.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge
Whoa.
jumps, and the engine
We're taking off.
Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
Fuck, that's loud.
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Do you want a hat?
My...
I mean, it's always a blow. But
That's good. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, yeah. Press the
The
label
lights
named
unfold
headlights.
with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There
Okay.
you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay. Let me stand in front of the machine.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
Is this where our precinct is?
There she is. Wryest.
Oh.
There's an
Around the
Croden's
borders
voice.
of the watermark
Sorry.
are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations.
Perforations?
Yeah.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally them
The
up.
first row has 18 dots.
Okay.
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Okay.
We'll count
There
them.
are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
Okay, what's the
The
last,
last
row?
row has 3 perforations.
Okay. 3, that's it.
18, 200-ish,
And
and 3. What can that mean?
That's it.
What do all these holes mean, Kim?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
All right. What are they?
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
Ooh.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Far out.
Oh, okay, we've got some options here. 18 years I've done this. Got drunk like a megastar, walked around the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the
I
time.
don't think Raphael went around apologizing all the time. I
Or
think
do you really
Raphael
think
was
I have any
audacious.
idea? Which I
Yeah.
feel like is the most accurate, but should we
one?
ask this one first?
yeah.
Because I think somebody commented that when there are statements that say wait or hold on, I think it was,
It's just kind of continues.
that it doesn't sort of end the
Okay,
conversation
nice,
on there.
nice.
So let's...
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Got drunk like a megastar.
You want to say that?
Well, I think he probably was drunk a lot.
Well, unless it's the theory of he's had a recent marriage breakup and gone off the rails at that point in his life.
Potentially, but we do think by the looks of us, we look like it's like late stage alcoholism,
That's true.
which
I
might
kind
have
of like the
contributed.
idea of saying this because it is reminding
Sure.
him that we have amnesia.
Let's go.
Fair point. Let's move on, shall we?
Okay. I
This
love how he's
natural,
so blithe
the one
about
that
it.
wraps all the way around is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see,
We've got heaps of closed cases.
wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force
got
for
an
nearly
achievement.
2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your
Were.
precinct. Now, let's look at the last row.
He said were.
Yeah.
Right. Those are your confirmed kills.
Oh, shit.
You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
What do you want to say, Ilza?
I don't know. Like it's a.
I
Surprisingly,
feel like
that
the
you keep
bottom one,
track of-
maybe?
Yeah.
Or the top one?
Yeah, bottom one.
Bottom one?
I do
That's
think it's
not
kind of surprising.
Too many.
It's a bit of a. Oh.
Yeah.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Okay, great, good.
That's good.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
Okay.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
I want to ask him if he's killed anyone.
Yeah. Have you ever
Yes.
killed anyone? How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives us a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Oh, yes.
What are
like
your hobbies? Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
He's avoiding answering the
I
question.
know. Maybe I should. I don't want to say hobbies at lame because he's just
Yeah.
said I have hobbies.
Yeah, exactly. It would be a dick move.
Yeah.
Maybe I should find a
Why
hobby?
not gardening? You've already got the glove.
It's been so worth it to have them on just for that.
I thought nobody was going to comment on the gloves ever, so I'm really glad that.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Okay.
Okay, thank you
The
for this.
lieutenant nods.
I love that. We've just been wearing them the whole time, and he's like, wow, yeah, they really
You're just hanging on to
I
those.
love those gloves.
Yeah. Let's look at the shimmering street
The
grid.
rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, we know our initials, don't we?
Yeah, it's H something something.
Yeah.
I think maybe there was a B in there.
Okay. Wait, look around.
Let's look
You catch
around
a
us.
faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds. Two men engaged in a drunken argument, followed by the closing of some distant window.
Okay.
Martinez at night.
He smells the air and says,
Where are we on
Let
this
me see.
map? He's
Right
inspecting it.
he says his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out under the great ocean.
I'm sure it's seen worse.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter.
Okay, nice.
Okay, let's go.
I'll go turn off the lights.
Okay. We need to go pawn the hubcaps.
We do.
Spinners.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page to the right of the task description.
On my journal page.
To the right of the task
Whoa.
description.
The stuff.
We are Sorry Cop 9. Communist 3, ultra liberal 2, moralist
I like that we
1.
can be both communist and ultra liberal, but I suppose those things aren't necessarily.
Good cop, bad cop 10, humor, honor 1, people killed 3. Oh, and then I case sold 216 it was. Look at
Cool.
that. Sorry cop. I mean, we are kind of being a bit of a sorry cop.
Well, I'd rather be a sorry cop than being a fucking dick and just being rude to everybody.
So we got boring cop, apocalypse cop, superstar cop. All right, let's go.
We haven't internalized the sorry cop thing though.
No, that's not.
We could. Yeah,
shop
let's
down
turn
to the
off
left
to
somewhere.
the pawn shop because we need to sleep at some point. What's this? I like how I just get distracted within like half a second. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Okay, that's nice.
We've had an earthquake in Aotearoa, New Zealand recently, made news. It was in Taupo, which is not related to, but of course makes you think of Taupo being a super volcano.
It is a super volcano.
So
Water lock out of order until Wednesday.
7:15.
This is the pawn shop, right?
Yes.
Oh, what's this? Have I looked at this already? Probably.
Oh, I'll take it. We don't. I don't know
What?
chemistry, but
Tell me about this. So our current gloves are giving us +1 in interfacing,
okay.
and these ones give us +1 in electrochemistry.
Which is drug taking.
Oh, okay. Flag. But good to know it's there.
Yeah, if we need it, right? Kind of.
Also, we could possibly pawn this antique rifle that doesn't work anymore.
Sure. Let's do the spinners anyway.
Oh, they're
that's-
worth $200.
I think our bill's only 100.
I think it might have been 120 or something, but
Oh.
yeah, it was in the hundreds. Hello. Hi,
Sounds a bit
guys.
Hello. Spooky.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I would like to sell
Yes,
something.
we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
The lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Okay.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesque banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
I like that. That's you know how a lot of the time in games they'll show you the worth of something, but then depending on who you sell them to, you won't get that much.
Yes, I
I
do wonder
like
if
that.
that
That was
happens.
just like showing us the actual amount we were going to
No
get
one
from
was
this guy.
defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
I mean,
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts out
Of
the cash.
course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you.
He takes
Here's the
cash and
100
gives
real
you.
you need for your bill.
Nice.
Do not waste it.
Oh.
Okay. He only gave
The
us
rest
half.
is for
That's
him.
fair.
To compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
That's fair. Get yourself something nice,
Anything
Kim.
else you're thinking of selling?
I have a fascinating photo corpse. Do it.
You really want me to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the tattoos.
No, I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Do you even know what the tattoo means?
Photic paths, counter radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
Okay, we're not trying to sell
You
something.
have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are. But the tattoos on the man are not that.
Okay, great. Thank
I'm
you.
going to assess my pawn menu. Or access my pawn menu. Just because I want to
Anything
know
else
what
you're thinking of selling?
is an option. Okay, we've got an empty cassette case that we can get 50 cents for. The lieutenant's handkerchief. I'm not going to sell that. It would be rude. A postcard. The thing that we bought off him. Shot put ball. Not going to sell this. It's the
No.
production schedule for the filament memory.
I do wonder if because
And
see how
gun.
they're orange. I wonder if they're quest items.
Oh, I think I just haven't opened up them to
okay, sure.
read their things. But they might be. They might be. I don't want to sell anything because I feel like it could be important. I don't have to sell anything to sell at the
Another
moment.
time, perhaps.
Maybe.
Cool.
All right, let's go settle our bill.
Where's the exit?
Bottom?
Yeah. Okay.
I am sad
Still
for him
want
about
to
his
rustle through all of that
thinners.
stuff. Yeah, but at least he got $100 for it.
Yeah. But let's settle the bill and then call the episode, eh?
Yeah, good idea.
Yes, at
We
least
have
100.
not yet had to restart the fucking episode for
He-
the 5th time.
He could not put them on his car.
He couldn't put them on his car.
He
didn't
wasn't
try.
going to be able to. But, I mean, he obviously felt some way about them.
Yeah. Here you go, Gart. Debt paid.
Can I help you?
That money I owe.
Yes. Have you
I
got
have it.
it?
How much do
A
I owe
lot.
you?
For the room and broken window, 100 real.
Cool.
Here you go.
Well,
Okay.
Okay, we can just give them to him. We can slam the bills down and say, I hope you choke on it. Or we can apologize.
I don't want to apologize to
You don't want to apologize?
I don't want to apologize to God. I don't want to be rude to him.
Why don't you want to apologize?
I
We
just-
smashed his fucking place up.
I think Raphael is not sorry. I think he.
I want Raphael to be turning a new leaf.
I mean,
You're just upset about the sorry cop stat.
I am upset about the sorry camp stand.
But I want to be nice.
Okay, alright.
Also, I want to get Gart on side. And I feel
Yeah.
like we slightly got him on side because
With-
we helped him with the check.
Yes, yeah.
So,
Okay, all right, fair.
okay.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here,
we
I
leveled
just
up.
ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
It better not be $100 though.
Yeah.
The electronic lock to
We were
your
here for,
room
2
has
weeks,
been
right?
disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
What? Oh, right. So we can sleep there tonight.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
It's so expensive.
I'll take a room here too.
Okay.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else
No,
I can do for you?
We don't need anything.
Okay.
So,
Sorry, I know that was hard on you. Yeah, we did get another point into sorry, Golf.
Fuck.
It's not bad. It's not
Sure.
bad. It's just it's a way of playing the game, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do we want to put a point into something?
You said endurance should go up, right?
Overnight, yes, it will.
Shivers is near 4. It might be useful to get that up and then cool that one a day. So shall we do that and then we can work on other things? Because then it makes it useful
Yeah.
for checks.
And then we can
work
save up. Maybe.
for whatever other stat
Yeah.
we want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm keen on that. Level up!
Nice.
Cool. Ooh, now we'll get secret information about the city. All right, so hopefully now Kim might have some extra things to say.
Should have a quick chat to Kim.
Yeah.
Is our room still? It's fucking. I thought for us paying the money, it might actually be tidied up now. What do you reckon? Oh shit! Doesn't seem to have anything to say.
Yes?
No, I don't want to say you seem to be following me.
Okay.
Howie.
That's all right. That's all right.
Sexy.
He might not have anything to say tonight.
The balcony.
Maybe we have to like go into our room and be like, now we're calling it a day.
Yeah, maybe. Let me just talk to Kim. What's it called? Talk to Kim.
It's
This is the door to the room
End of
you
day debrief.
redecorated.
Good night,
Just a
Lieutenant.
You had some questions earlier,
Here we
I
go.
believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we had so much dinner. But I
The
still
air
want more
outside
chocolate.
is
Well,
brisk.
it's tasty, right?
The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
And then
Where shall we begin? We should talk
Ooh,
about
it's
the
so much
investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM.
I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh
Okay.
man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Yeah, you think he's cool.
how did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Fair enough.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
You think?
I don't
Maybe.
know.
That's like saying only having one piece of chocolate a night would be easier just to not have any.
Yeah, I have siblings who smoke and have gone to great lengths to quit. It's hard fucking work.
Yeah.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
I think that might be true. In the sense that he likes to appear cool, calm, and
If we
collected.
ask the top one, he might give us a cigarette for our pockets.
Do we want that?
I don't know. It might be useful.
I think I might want to pick up
I
cigarette
apologize,
smoking.
but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's fair enough. Okay. That's a good way to avoid
Yes. It's
temptation.
been a long and eventful day.
Okay. How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it.
Sorry, we died. We
One
died.
of the things is,
we
is
threw
some-
up and died.
we threw up and died.
Didn't he throw up as well, though? Anyway.
He definitely was struggling at one point. Just as a person who edits videos for the internet, I do find it very annoying. You guys may not have noticed it, but the music volume in this has two settings. One when we're just walking around, and then sometimes, like now,
It's real loud.
it's really fucking loud, and I can't do anything about it in post because
It's mixed with the voices.
it's mixed with the voices. So, yeah, sorry
That's
about
what it
that.
is.
I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Then
good.
you shot the body down, which was quite the shot.
It was.
I was inspired by your confidence in me, Kim.
Okay.
I admit I wasn't sure whether I should give you the gun.
You
but
wasn't
I'm
confident
glad
enough.
Your shot enabled us to perform a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with.
Yeah,
I still
we're
feel
so
like
good.
we missed something, but at least the corpse has been refrigerated, and we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
So both Kim and we think we've missed something.
He's
So
right. You could smell it. That something is missing, even under the overpowering odor of the corpse.
Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
that's my forte. Unlike most cops, I understand how important communication is in our line of work. Or the initial interviews, yes, well, we've talked to some people. Or I wish we didn't have to do any of the interviews. People are treacherous.
What do you want to say?
I kind of want to say the top one.
Sure.
I'm glad we can agree on that, at least.
Okay.
We weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's
Didn't really
enough to do
try.
with-
We haven't tried. Yeah. We did find the secret entrance past the.
Yes, because we didn't think the person was going to let us pass. Right?
Yeah.
We didn't talk to the Wildman's rep. We really must do that tomorrow.
They're not even in town until tomorrow.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Prison 41 practice?
You walk too slow.
I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast, the rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise some money for charity. Yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. Well, I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Katsuragi. So I like the top one.
Okay, I was
I'm
going to say the
fast.
top or the bottom one. So,
It's
yeah.
impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
We've got great disco shoes.
We
Nice
do
shoes,
have great
by the
disco
way.
shoes.
I like
Yes!
the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at our snakes and shoes and smiles suddenly. So
Okay.
twice he's mentioned stuff we're wearing.
Yeah. He's
What
got
are-
a sense of humor underneath it all, which I really like.
I think he's turned up. He didn't know who he was going to be partnered with to begin with because it's, you know, the jurisdictional issue.
Yeah.
And then we turn out to be a disaster of a human being. And so
Like we're slowly warming him up instead, like from his extremely bad first impression, right?
So what are our powers exactly?
They're quite
Yasi?
limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Yeah, but how often do people
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say this to find out the answer. Why not more than
The
1,000?
RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Okay.
Okay.
What else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Okay. So they try not to arrest people. They try to just be like, you have to turn up for judging.
Or questioning or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
How can you make sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
Well, that's a good system, I guess.
And what happens if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Ooh.
Okay.
So we've got weight. So we should do the weight.
Yeah. So if I
kill
kill someone while on
You have
duty,
to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Okay.
okay, hopefully that won't come
Not
up.
a good position to
We don't have
be
a
in,
gun.
by the way. Internal Affairs
Yes, we
handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Okay, good. What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes.
And who makes all these
The
rules?
coalition government and the moral intern more broadly.
Okay.
What the fuck is a moral intern?
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
Interesting. After the revolution.
So it says moral intern. Moral intern?
Yeah.
I was reading it as moral Linton. Moral intern, like an intern at a company. Yeah, I read it the wrong the first time.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but even then, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Interesting.
Let's say it was the
Let's say it
citizens.
was the citizens.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Okay.
Sounds like a good system.
Or if they
Ish.
think you do.
What is the moral
Oh,
intern?
yes, thank
The
you.
Moralists International are the world's largest political organization.
Oh.
You know
Oh,
who they are.
international.
They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Like the UN. If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
Yes.
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Okay.
Who the fuck is...
Dolores Day. Her Innocence Dolores Day.
Yeah.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Who
Remind
was
me
Dolores
who
Day?
Dolores Day
A
is.
historic figure, the author of the modern age. You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Maybe
Fair
we
enough.
can find a book on it at the bookshop. What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
But that's not necessarily what they are, right?
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory.
We were just having a talk before this actually about how organizations always have these like vision statements and they kind of all say the same thing and they kind of are meaningless.
Like integrity and exceptionalism.
Community.
bullshit. Yeah.
We treat one another with respect and integrity, etc. Oh, hello, pussycat.
And you were like, it's wankery bullshit.
It's wankery bullshit. As someone who was a government strategist, it's wankery bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. And you say wankery bullshit, I say business wank, same thing.
Yeah. And as I pointed out, it almost tells you more about what the organization is wanting to present to the world than necessarily what they actually do. Which is what these guys are saying as well. Hello, Junko. Junko's currently biting various things that are attached to my...
See, this is risky though, because you have the floppy pop filter.
I've got various anime characters, little figurines hanging off my microphone stand, and they are tempting for a cat.
Something ominous.
Ooh.
Okay.
Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
What do you think of them?
Yeah, I'm very curious about this.
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
So maybe not necessarily wise or smart to be expounding your opinion on this group.
Interesting.
Potentially, I don't know.
Yeah. Or at least he's just kind of like, I can't do anything about it, so I don't care.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Apparently I have an opinion
Do I? Okay.
on the moral
Do
intern.
you?
He arches his brows and pulls on a cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his fingers. Oh, okay, so these are our options, right? Things are bad out there. Point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois rights. Mutter silently, immigrants, liberal. Oh, ooh. Okay, I don't like that. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. I don't think we have an opinion. Kind of like Kim. Like, well, actually worse than Kim. They're there. And actually, we've got no fucking context.
Yeah. I don't know. Part of me wants to say the second one.
Let's go for it then.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law.
Ooh.
The laws we claim to enforce come from BMI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Yeah. I don't think Kim likes what vigilantes though, right? By the sounds of it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Raphael here might be quite into the concept of being a vigilante. But I think as like an organization of vigilantes is probably really bad.
Yes, probably. Should we make our own law?
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
Okay, he looks at the roundabout.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs.
Shall we just
Tomorrow
look
is
and-
Tuesday. Monday is over.
Shall we say nothing and just look into the night?
Okay.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
How poetic.
This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock, in the GRIH.
He pulls on the cigarette.
Why are
It's
they
our
like
fault
this?
for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
Interesting.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
So this is kind of a bit of a dumpster area. Although he has said that there are worse areas, so...
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Okay, so we've got I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good, or we won't change anything here. I mean, we have to hope, right?
We have to hope.
We have to hope.
Otherwise, why be a cop, right?
Yeah.
We probably won't change anything, but as you say, we have to
Me
hope.
too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes
almost
make
midnight.
him look younger, not older.
Thank you for this.
That's an interesting comment. Thank you for
Yeah,
this.
it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Heaps of XP.
He puts out the stub of a cigarette and looks to the door. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, let's go to bed. We're all going to bed and not going out into the cold. To
Oh,
try
yeah,
and pull boots off
Fuck,
bodies.
I've got to save that before we do something sneaky. But we'll do that in the next episode.
Next episode. So let's leave it there then, eh? And we'll try and do our sneaking away from Kim in the next one.
Shall I at least get into the bed?
You wanna? Oh, we don't. No, we don't want to get in bed because that might actually send us to sleep.
True.
We just want him to. Yeah.
See you in the morning.
Oh, he's in the other one. Okay. Yes. Goodbye.
All right. We'll stop here.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this completely chaotic episode.
Yeah. I hope that your life has not been chaotic.
I have a cat that's like positioned. She's got like on her feet and her chest sitting on my desk, and her back legs sitting on my lap. And she's quite pleased with herself.
And her head is resting on the bottom of the pop filter, and yeah, she's having a good time. She's purring as well.
Hopefully the next episode will be a little bit smoother and I won't have to edit in 5 different starts to the episode. And yeah.
So friends, go forth and have a non-chaotic week. And we'll catch you next time.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.